Hey guys, I know it's been a hot minute since I've sat down and filmed a video, but I am going to be filming a fall look for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how I do my more brown neutral fall look, and then next week I'm going to be uploading a video of the more burgundy maroon colors. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm really bad at intros. I just end up blabbing, so we're just gonna jump right to the video and I hope you enjoy. The first product that I'm going to be applying on my face is the Master Prime Primer by Maybelline. Alright, so sometimes I use a brush with my primer, sometimes I don't. With this one I usually don't use a brush. I just kind of put a good size glob on my finger, rub it together, and then gently massage it into my skin. For foundation, I'm going to be using a drugstore brand by Milani. It is the Conceal and Perfect foundation. It's in the shade Porcelain, which is literally the lightest shade. I like to apply my foundation with a beauty blender. I always switch out my beauty blenders after a month or so just because they get kind of gross. This I got from Target for like $3, and I swear to you, honestly, it's probably the best one that I've ever owned. Target had some before that were like really hard and they didn't work very good, but this for some reason works really, really good. For concealer, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite go-to concealer, which is the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. This is also in the lightest shade. This has been my all-time favorite for years now. I always have this on hand. I always use it weekly, and I definitely recommend this. After all my foundation is blended in, I go in with my concealer, and I always conceal under my eyes. After my foundation and concealer are all blended in, I go in with my Airspun Loose Face Powder and set that all in with this. And you just let that sit, and it's called baking. You kind of let that sit and bake on your skin for about 5 minutes. And what it does is it kind of helps your foundation oxidize, and it really helps set in that concealer and foundation. It's messy. It smells like baby powder. And then all the places that I didn't put the loose powder, I go in with a normal powder and put that everywhere else. Pretty much the main reason people use powder and the reason why it exists is because if you don't set your foundation with a powder, most likely, for majority of people, your foundation will crease and it'll come off. Like, it'll easily just like wipe off. But the powder helps lock it all in and just sets that all in and gives it like a more, you know, fine finish. The first shade that I'm going to be using is going to be my transition shade, and it's going to be this one right here. Next shade that I'm going to be using is this one right here. So it's basically the same color, but just a smidge darker. So the next color that I'm going to be using is this darker brown color right here, and this I'm going to be putting in the outer corner and just blending it gently into the crease with the other colors. Take this liquid eyeshadow and put it on my lid. One thing that I am really bad at when it comes to makeup, it's applying eyeliner. I still, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to apply it. It's just one of those things that I've never really been good at. Alright, so once my eyeliner is on, I'm going to pop on my fake lashes off camera. Alright, now I'm going to curl my lashes and coat them with mascara. Palette and put some eyeshadow on the bottom of my eye. I'm just going to be taking that first light brown shade that we used and then that second one that was a little bit darker but similar. I just put a tiny, I'm like not even kidding, a tiny bit. Just in that corner part. And then go back in with my mascara. I'm done with my eyes, and now I'm going to move on to my face. For bronzer, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite, which is Hoola, the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I absolutely am obsessed with this. I love the way it applies and looks on my skin. If I want a really nice bronzy look and I want my skin to look really tan, I'll apply this True Blend bronzer by CoverGirl on top of my Hoola bronzer, just because I really like the way the two blend together and look with each other. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with my other bronzer. Like I said before when I was explaining the products, I don't always use two, but sometimes I really like to blend the Hoola and this True Blend bronzer together. Do a little tiny bit of nose contouring, not too much. I'm not like too crazy, even though I have kind of a wider nose. So I take a smaller brush, dip it in this, and just kind of go down right here. I don't know, do you guys think I should keep my hair like this? It doesn't look horrible. I don't know, I might leave it. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my blush. For blush, I'm going to be using another product by Milani. It is called Romantic Rose. It is a super pretty subtle blush color. I'm just gonna put like a tiny bit of blush. I'm not a huge blush person, but I think it gives it like that little pop of color. Alright, and now I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera because I'm not super good at eyebrows and I'm still kind of learning. And I don't film mine in crazy, I just kind of film in naturally. And like I said, I want this video to be super long, so I'm going to quickly do those off camera and then we'll come back and do the highlighter and the lips and then we'll have a finished look. Alright, so I just quickly filled in my eyebrows. There's nothing special to it. I just try to film in kind of naturally, and I'm not very good at eyebrows yet, so do not judge my eyebrows because I will admit that I suck at eyebrows. So now I'm going to be going in with my highlighter. This is also drugstore. Everything in this video is pretty much drugstore except for the Hoola bronzer and my Morphe palette. Otherwise, I am a huge drugstore makeup person. The highlighter that I'm going to be using is the Revolution Strobe Highlighter. It's super pretty. I think I've had this for a year or so. I absolutely love it. So I just dab my brush in there and then I spritz it with some setting spray just to bring out that pigment. Do a little bit of highlighter on my forehead, not too much. tiny bit in my inner corner just to make my eyes pop. These are the lip colors that I'm going to be using to complete my fall look. They are by NYX. I am obsessed with these. I think I own about 10 of these NYX lingerie colors. The first one is called Cashmere Silk, and it's a really pretty light brown neutral color. And then the second one is a dark brown, and it has a sparkly gloss. So I applied the first color and I absolutely love this shade. It definitely gives it that brownish neutral fall look, which I really like. And then I'm going to take another shade. It's the same brand, NYX Lingerie, pretty sure Lingerie. And it's just a darker brown color and it has gloss in it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit just to give it the glossy look. So last but not least, you definitely need to set your makeup with setting spray. This is a huge step in giving it that finished look. I just purchased this Pixie makeup fixing mist. I absolutely love it. Pixie is drugstore brand, but it's a little more high-end drugstore. It can be a little spendy, but this has rose water and green tea in it, so it has a beautiful finish and smell to it. And just go crazy with it. And this helps your makeup stay on all day and just continues to give it that really good finished look. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to try and get better about filming more and more videos. I've just been kind of in a funk lately and just haven't been motivated to film. So I hope you guys really like this look. This you can wear throughout the whole year, but I think this is a very nice brown neutral fall look that you can wear, and it just goes really good with like sweaters, kind of like the sweater that I'm wearing right now, and this is definitely a look that I'm going to be wearing a lot this fall.
I got stars in my eyes and the sea